This is the last little bit of a cotton candy cream lemonade from 7 Brew. This is my fridge. And then this is a video that nobody asked for. Which no one asked for my videos anyway, but especially this one. It's so random.
Okay, let's try this.
Hi, my name is Jamilah, and I want to take you on a tour, kind of my magnets. I try to, wherever I go, get a magnet. It used to be snow globes, but then people in my family started breaking my snow globes. So now I do magnets. However, I was looking and there's just some magnets that have like negative memories associated with them. And my friend went to Hawaii and gave me this postcard and I want to put it on my fridge. And then my other friend drew me. Now granted, I was smiling with my mouth closed, so I didn't give her a good picture. And I was like, I want those on my fridge, but my fridge looks like this. Even though some of the magnets have negative memories associated with them, you want to remember the good and the bad because you learn a lesson, or at least for me, I learned a lesson from the bad. And so I wanted to document it, but I don't want to also be consistently reminded of it. So this is my kitchen magnet tour. You're gonna get a little backstory for every magnet too. Nothing too crazy, nothing too long. At least I hope. I don't know, I talk a lot. This is from like our most recent family cruise. So that's it. Like it's a bottle, I think it's low-key a bottle opener too on the back, which I think is so like awesome. I never took the price tag off, it was $6, but I think this is a bottle opener. The first time I went to Northern California, one of my favorite trips, showed me that I can travel by myself. It was really my first solo trip ever, so that is not going anywhere. I don't know where this is from. I have no idea where this is from. I'm pretty sure this was a gift. It's from a very recent trip. It's literally my Seattle trip. I got this at Bainbridge Island at the art museum on the island. I thought it was like the perfect thing for me because whenever I travel, I go to a museum. This is also from an art museum. I don't remember what trip though. Ooh, this, I can't get rid of it at all. My close friend gave it to me when she visited. I don't remember if this is her visiting family in Mexico or if it was just a vacation to Mexico because they have like 2 different kinds of trips. Actually, funnily enough, the same friend, I don't even know how long ago it was, but she gave me, it was a birthday gift and it was just different items. The whole theme was like relaxation. Anyway, so on each item, she had a little note. And this one, I held on to it for just the memory of that gift that she gave me. But also it's so like accurate because I need to de-stress like consistently. I'm doing a lot better with not stressing myself out. But I don't know if that's just because I'm like floating through like a trial in my life right now. Or if I just genuinely have like just don't care anymore and have accepted the fact that you live one life and like it is what it is. I mean, I have to keep this one. I don't even remember where I got this from. I just simply was like, Obama and greenery, I'm taking it. I watched the Golden Girls. It kept me up at night to pull all my all-nighters in college, and that's when I discovered the Golden Girls. And I guess I told people that and they were like, oh, that's her entire identity now. So I have 3 different Golden Girls magnets and I think I bought one of them. I'm pretty sure I bought this one and I think these 2 were gifts if I'm not mistaken, but I don't need 3 different magnets. This is from a trip to New York. I got it from the MoMA. I don't remember if this was a trip with my friend or my cousin, but I saw this magnet and I was like, this is super dope. Then we have, this is necessary. I'm pretty sure I definitely bought this for myself. It has all of like the measurement equivalents. It tells me like how many tablespoons or teaspoons, fluid ounces, and like milliliters go into that. I have like, okay, so I have like 5 different like Campbell soup magnets. It's very much so Andy Warhol inspired, and it's 5 different versions of the Campbell's tomato soup. Cool. Actually, I had 6. I don't even know where the 6th one is. I don't remember where I got these. I'm 90% sure I bought it myself because it just seems like something I would do, but I don't need 5 of them, and they frustrate me when I'm like unpacking and packing things. So I'm gonna pick out which ones I like. I think I had a layover in Cleveland, Ohio. If I didn't, my grandparents did, but I'm pretty sure it was me. And I bought this like heart-shaped magnet. So it was definitely me, because I remember had the layover in Cleveland, and then I was like, I'm gonna buy this and put it on my fridge. And if people ask me if I've been to Cleveland, I can be like, yeah. And then we have the magnet that I got for my most recent Seattle trip. Like, it has the Seattle like downtown skyline, but it has the map too. Not the map, that's not a map, it's a mountain. It has the mountain too, and the Ferris wheel, and it just, the Pacific Northwest, the best coast. I mean, I hate to say it, but I think it is. And I loved the Seattle trip. It literally was like a month ago from when I'm filming this, 2 months ago from whenever this video goes up, but it's still just one of my favorite trips, and I am ready to go back. But I also know how expensive it is. So this one is from Savage Gulf. It's like a nature area in Tennessee. I went there with 3 boys that I no longer talk to. One of the guys, people were convinced I was dating. I think it was just a really weird friendship turned situationship that abruptly ended. And then one of them, I thought we were best friends, and then he didn't show up when I needed him most. And then the excuse for not showing up was he was asleep. And then when he did show up to try to help with something, he put a giant hole in my wall. So this, go bye-bye. This is from just a trip to the art museum in Nashville. This is from the Frist. I highly recommend going to the Frist if you want to do something that's not going to Broadway and drinking. I really like this. I don't want to put it on my fridge though. I'm going to put it in my scrapbook that I've been working on. So this is a Bible verse. It says, I will lack nothing. It is Psalms 23:1. The church that I go to here in North Carolina, I just put that on something wet. A member of the congregation, so me, you would put your hand, I don't know if it's in a hat, a basket, or what, because I never go, but you put your hand in and you pull out a Bible verse. It's kind of like your verse for the year. I remember getting this. It's like a funny pun. I absolutely love this when I saw it. It was a trip to Asheville. These are just like generic magnets that come, like if you buy a whiteboard from like Walmart, these are those magnets. I'm pretty sure I took this paper clip from my cousin. This, I love, it's from the National Museum of African American Music that is located in Nashville, literally right across the street from the Country Music Hall of Fame. I went there with my brother, one of my younger brothers, and it was a mildly embarrassing moment because at the time I could not afford this. My brother literally watched my card get declined when I was trying to simply buy a magnet. Still one of the greatest memories ever. It was literally just me and him, and it was so fun. And I really need to do more things like that with my siblings. At the end of the day, we really just need to go on like a sibling trip. I think that'd be so sick. Someone I used to work with gave this to me when I like left Lowe's. It just says dream big. First off, the person who gave this to me has my annotated version of All About Love by Bell Hooks. I want my book back. And then again, because I'm a big museum girly, I have 2 magnets from one trip we went to. I don't know what trip. It was me and my friend. I remember we went because I feel like almost every trip we go on, we find some version of an art museum. And on this one, these are the magnets I got. This one's broken, so it's going in the trash. Then we have the Sitka, Alaska magnet. My grandparents went on a cruise to Alaska, and again, they got me a magnet while they were there. This is from a trip to Atlanta, I want to say, that me and my friend went on. And when I say my friend, for traveling wise, it's honestly the same person. I could not pronounce the artist. This is a Tennessee Hills magnet. It's a distillery in East Tennessee. One part of it's a bar, and the other part is like a shop where you can buy the liquor and you can do like a little tasting of the liquor that they have. I got this truly like in support of my friend. It made me think of her when she worked here, but she hasn't worked here for a while. And I'm pretty sure she doesn't intend on coming or going back, especially because she's married now. Okay, there is a little spot in Middle Tennessee called Cheekwood. I highly recommend it. It's really nice. Cheekwood Botanical Gardens, I want to say is the full name, and it's so incredibly beautiful. Me and my cousin went at the start of 1 year. The pictures were wearing masks, so I'm assuming it was around COVID time, and they had like a special display, and we had a really fun time, and I bought this magnet to kind of remember that trip. And then we have Indianapolis. This was another trip that me and my friend took, and I feel like I might have told her, I don't remember, but it was one of my least favorite trips. I just don't know why. Indianapolis was just, there's not really much to do there. It's not as fun as I thought it was gonna be and as fun as it seemed, but the magnet is super dope. I love the design of it, and I still want to remember the trip. You will not catch me like vacationing in Indianapolis like ever. Okay, and then this is a magnet from the Met. I know this trip, I went to the Met with my friend because my cousin doesn't like going to museums. Then we have like bag clips. I have avocado bag clips, but they stay on like this side of my fridge. We have my grocery list, and this is actually the last page, so there's genuinely no point in keeping this. Then we have my whiteboard. Here's an example of one of the avocado bag clips, and then in my hand, I'm not going to show too much of it, I basically have a "you owe Verizon money" because Verizon sucks. I want you to know I haven't had Verizon in 2.5 years. But all of a sudden I owe them money. The same person that gave me, I think it was the Dream Big one, also gave me the "be you, not them." I mean, yeah. Okay, and then this is from my recent trip to New York, the one where I went to BookCon. I went ahead and got a ripped bodice magnet because I really ended up loving that store. I think it's because I'm just a romance girly. And then this is just, I wrote down and tried to plan out like my classes for finishing up my master's degree, but it's just simply not going according to either plan that is on these papers. So I'm just gonna throw it away, we're gonna forget about it, and we're gonna figure it out as each semester ends. There is a thing at the North Carolina Art Museum in Raleigh called Art in Bloom, and they make like artwork out of flowers. So I got this to commemorate my first time going to Art in Bloom. Okay, so this was another like trip with my friend, and we went to an art museum, and I loved just the design of this magazine. I think it is super, super dope. Lastly, we have probably one of my favorites. It is this moose from Colorado. I went to Denver for literally 24 hours, and this is the magnet that I ended up picking up. Satisfies my soul. Okay, if you stayed to this point of this video, you are absolutely insane because this video is literally nothing, but I love you so much for being here. And now I'm going to go enjoy the rest of my Sunday, and whenever this video goes out, I hope you enjoy the rest of your day as well. Thanks.